Hi, everybody. I hope that you are doing well today. This is March 2022, just after the full moon we had. And I'm coming on because there's been a lot going on for me and a lot of changes and a lot of guidance with changes that I need to make specifically myself. So, without further ado, I don't know if you all can see, I was going to take a nice walk outside. You know how I like to take a walk outside with you all, but the wind is whipping. If you can see this, I'm sitting in my car right now, and I was pretty sure that if I'm outside with this wind, you're not going to be able to hear me at all. So first of all, I wanted to thank everybody who has been watching, everyone who has been leaving such wonderful, supportive comments. I really, really appreciate it. The whole point when I started this channel, Lightworkers Together, was really to put out information or whatever was needed or guided at the time, and to do things to help bring us all together. That's kind of the point. And when I put kind of, a lot of times I know when we watch channels or we're subscribed to channels or whatever, we don't really read like the little notes that the person puts in about what the channel is about. But in mine, I put, this channel is about all things spiritual. And really, my focus, if you kind of look at what's been going on for the last few months, has really been tarot based. It's really only recently have I started doing videos about healing and things that I've been led to do. And I had another kind of sit down with my creator and realized that there's a change I need to make, and there's a reason why. So as all of you know, I love my tarot cards. I love those tarot cards. And they speak to me. And I do want to preface this by saying, I feel like anytime we do anything, like when I know we're in a mode of seeking answers, okay? And especially, even if you are not on any kind of a path to growth or just a spiritual journey or anything, although I feel like probably most of the folks that are led to this channel most likely are. Most of you really probably are. But even if we're not, just humanity in general, we're always kind of looking for the answers, aren't we? It's like we can get confused about something, or there might be two paths in front of us, or we may not even see clearly, what way to take or where to go. And so we're constantly seeking other sources, okay? Other sources for those answers. And it kind of became apparent to me that, and some of you may be able to relate to this, that I was really relying way too heavily on tarot. And I'm talking not just, reading my own cards, not just spending way too much time watching other tarot readers, which I love too, by the way, and great immense respect to everybody. But that's not how it's supposed to be. And I'm speaking for my own self here, but this may resonate for somebody. It's like tarot readings should be used as confirmation for us. We can receive messages from our higher self, spirits, guides in many different ways. But tarot readings should not be the end-all, be-all that they have become. And I'm speaking about this for myself, too. A lot of times we get into a situation where, you know, you have it's like this one channel I watched, and I highly recommend her. It's called Voicing Light, and she just did a video on detaching. I highly recommend you check that out. It's got just a crap ton of really, really, really good, helpful information in it. But she was talking about, you know, really balancing. Part of our detaching is being able to come back to center and view things, whether it's, you know, the lighter times or the darker times, or the lighter parts of ourselves or the darker parts of ourselves, without all of the emotional stuff that tends to pull us into the lower energies. And it occurs to me that when you are seeking something, when you're seeking an answer, we should not be seeking it from outside sources. We should be seeking that from ourself, from our higher self, or from our creator. We should be getting those downloads of information or those answers from ourselves, you know, intuiting those and trusting ourselves, and really using tarot readings, or tarot cards also in my case, because I do my own readings, as a confirmation only. And I know you guys have heard me say this in my readings. I've said it many times. I would say to people, please don't take what doesn't resonate. Don't create a story for yourself. And that, you know, this should be a confirmation for you. Don't let something change your path, your direction, your life when it's not meant to. And if you're online and you're watching, if you're spending way too much time watching many different readers and getting all kinds of different answers, you can just be like a kite being buffeted around in the wind, pulled in 20 different directions, you know, if you allow it to happen. So I feel like my focus has been way, way, way too much over the last few months on tarot readings. You know, I was doing for a little while there all 12 signs twice a week. Which is, I have to tell you, it's a lot. Energetically wise, it's a lot. And then just time frame trying to fit it in, it's a lot. But I love doing it, you know. Anybody who watches me knows how much I love the tarot reading. So I'm not saying that I'm not going to do any readings, because I do love my tarot. But I want to really give this as a change/update for this channel, that it is going to be more focused on what information can help us moving forward with these things. And like the young lady on Voicing Light, you know, the information that she gave, it was so helpful, but it again confirmed what my higher self had, my spirit guides had already been telling me. So it wasn't like taking me off on a path that I wasn't already going down, if you know what I mean. So I in my heart always, you know, I like to be very transparent with you guys. I don't edit these videos. Everything is just raw. It's just what it is. So it's like, and even with the readings, it's, I want to do something that is going to benefit us all, right? I want it to be a benefit. And I don't want people to get caught up like I did, because I can call myself out, folks. I can call myself out in a New York minute. I got too caught up in a lot of it because I kind of went from and we bounce back and forth. It's a natural flow of energy that, you know, sometimes you're in your lighter energy, sometimes you're in your darker energy, and you're dealing with things that you need for your growth. So I hit a point where when I was in that darker energy and I was dealing with things that I needed to deal with for my growth, where I was just seeking answers, and I was seeking them way too much outside of myself. You know what I mean? And it was basically Spirit told me, you're just getting obsessed with the tarot thing. I'm laughing about it, but I can tell you, any of you who may be tarot enthusiasts or tarot readers, I know some of you who watch maybe tarot readers or whatever, you know what I'm talking about, that didn't feel very funny in the moment. I'll say that, okay? And in fact, I could feel a resistance in me, which was completely emotionally based, by the way, ego all the way. Just kind of like a little kid hanging onto their toy and just not wanting to look at anything else. And I feel like tarot started to become almost like a crutch for me in a way. It was the quick go-to. I need an answer on this. I do a reading. I want a confirmation on this. I do a reading. And that's not how my journey, or many of us, it's not how it's meant to be. Tarot and anything else that we have, that we use to get messages and communication, whether it's synchronicities, whatever it happens to be, totem animals, all of it. It's meant to help us. It's not meant to be like the end all be all. I have been given the message multiple times now that I need to be spending way more time in meditation. And I do meditate every day, but I definitely need to be spending more time in meditation and more time getting those direct messages, not other external messages. So I feel like this may resonate for others because it is not to take away from anybody who is a tarot reader, as I am one. It's not to take anything away from them. I'm not going to stop watching tarot readers, but I can tell you I'm going to cut back on the level of what I've been doing because I really did amp it up quite a bit, and even for myself. I love my tarot cards, and like I said, it's not that I'm not going to do tarot readings ever on this channel. I will when I feel led to do them. When there is, information or purpose, or like the full moon, new moon, or something big coming up, I may do collective readings, or I may even do readings for signs if I'm led to do it. But I don't want to put out information that people could take and have it not be helpful to their journey. Do you know what I'm saying? Not be helpful to their path. I don't want that for anybody. I don't want it for myself. So I'm going to continue to, do readings occasionally, but I just wanted to kind of give everyone the heads up in the interest of complete transparency here, that tarot readings will not be my focus as they were in the past. That being said, I will continue to do the tarot deck giveaways because, I have a lot of beautiful, beautiful tarot decks, and they are longing for their new homes. So I will continue every month to do the tarot deck giveaway. So I hope everyone will tune in, at least, if nothing else, watch the video each month for the giveaway and get your name in there, because I do have a few names to put it in the bowl to pull on the 31st. For the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and I wish everybody luck with that one. So I guess I just want to really let you all know that this channel is evolving as I am evolving, as we all are, and growing. And I'm going to be dedicating more time to talking about things that I'm led to talk about. And a lot of it will be things that are happening to me on my journey, or it may just be other things, that are brought to me to talk about. So, and I don't even know what else, to be honest. I have no idea, folks. I have no idea how this is going to unfold. I'm going to be straight up honest. I don't know if y'all are enjoying watching this beautiful tree with the wind blowing. It's so pretty. But yeah, I have no idea how this is going to all work out, unfold, whatever. I mean, some people I know are not going to care for it at all because they tune in specifically for the tarot readings. And I noticed the other day it dropped down. It's not like I have a ton of subscribers as it is, and I lost one already. But that is not my focus, guys. I'll be straight up honest with you. I don't care what that number says. It's like the one or two people, that message me and well, actually there's like 4 or 5 that, put messages and are encouraging and uplifting to each other. That's all I want, is just for us all to kind of come together And even if we're a very small community of people, that's beautiful. That may be all that it's meant to be. It's not in my hands. It's in the higher hands now at this point. And this is something I'm led to do. So, and as you know, like a lot of people do channels, they have their channels for different reasons. Mine, I will tell you, has nothing to do with numbers being known, none of that. It's basically, at the end of the day, it's what can I share that is going to help us all on our journeys? What can I share that will be of use and maybe, spark someone else to share something else, right? Or to even start a channel of their own. Any of you that may see this, you may be like, what? I've been going through some stuff. I've been getting some intuitive hits to maybe share this. So it might encourage someone else to do the same thing. But I wanted to be, really, really transparent and upfront and let you all know that this change is happening, and it's happening now. Again, it's not going to affect the tarot deck giveaways because I am going to keep doing those, and you will see tarot readings from me as I'm led to do them. But I just really wanted to be very honest and let you know it's not going to be a regular thing, at least not at this time. Stuff is evolving and changing, and at some point it may come back in, but I don't know. That's just not where I'm being led to take this at this time. So it's like, most of us that are tuning in, we love those tarot readings. Why do we love those tarot readings? Because generally they will, or we hope we're going to get an answer that we want. But the truth is, we already know the answer if we take the time to sit with ourselves, to truly get in touch with ourselves. We have that answer in there. And at that point, then you can watch a reading for confirmation. But I just want to caution everybody to not let it swallow up your life. And for sure, do not let it change things. It's like one of the other readers I watched one time, he said, he would do personal readings and people would get very upset because they had an answer in their mind of how they wanted it to be. And when he would come back and it would be something completely different, they would get upset with him personally about it. So it's kind of like, I feel like that's just another confirmation of, we know, guys, we already know the answer. We go to these tarot readings really subconsciously looking for confirmation of what we already know. So please don't let a reading, like if you're having a beautiful fun day and your energy is really high and you're feeling positive, and then you happen to catch a reading and there's a lot of doom and gloom in it or a lot of drama, and I gotta be real, there's a lot of drama going on in some readings, and it's just, some people, that seems to be the focus that happens constantly in their readings. I've never seen so much drama in my life. And I don't want anyone to be taking that energy on, because if you're good, you're in a good place, don't take that energy on. That's not for you. Okay. So, and I feel like I have always been very direct with the readings that I've done, very honest and very straightforward with them. I don't sugarcoat anything, but I also try to focus on whatever is the positive outcome of those things, for whoever may be catching the message. So I feel like it's important for us all the time to feed ourselves things that are uplifting, things that are positive, things that encourage us to do our own, deep diving, to do, our own personal exploration, to get in tune with ourselves more, okay? To do that spiritual walk where you know yourself better than you ever have before, where you have insights and you get downloads, you have that connection to your maker that is very clear. So I feel like, I'm sorry, I keep saying I feel like a lot, but it's I know that we don't want to muddy the waters, and I feel like some of the things I'm saying are going to be triggering for some people, and I do apologize if that's the case, and I don't mean for that to be the case. And again, I'm not against anyone, doing anything that makes you happy. If someone wants to watch tarot readings, 8 hours a day, and that's what makes you happy, that fulfills you, and that, keeps you on your path to growth, then that's your thing. But for me, I can tell you it was becoming not a good thing. And it was really more or less taking me off of my path, because I was seeking answers more outside of myself than in myself in that moment. And I'm not sure how I started going down the rabbit hole, guys, but that's how it happens. Sometimes it happens, you might just watch something, okay, I'm just going to catch this reading, and then later you're like, I'll catch this one, and I'll catch this one, and then you'll do reading for you. And the next thing you know, the end of the day will come, and you could start looking at yourself and being like, okay, how much time have I actually spent swallowed up in these readings, and sort of absorbing this energy that may not be for me, right? Because not everything is. So again, you got to always take what resonates, use your own judgment, use your discernment to do what is right for you at the end of the day. So having said that, what is right for me at this point in time is to make this change in my channel, is to just pivot my focus so that it is not 100% on tarot, which is pretty much what it was, and it is more on our personal growth and spiritual expansion. So that's where I'm at, guys. That's what you're going to see moving forward from me. So please know, I wish everybody just every good thing. I honestly do. I just hope all the best. When I say at the end of every reading or whatever I'm doing, I say love, peace, and unity. That means something to me. And it is the connection that we all have together, and we can help each other. We can lift each other up. It's a choice, right? It's a choice that we make. So, I will not have any hard feelings against anyone if they choose to no longer subscribe or follow the channel or whatever, because, it's not going to be so tarot focused at this point. I have no hard feelings for anything. I want everyone to do what their heart tells them to do. Truly. You know what I mean? Always live your best life, guys. Always. It's like we are only on this earth for a very short time, even though sometimes the days can seem long. There's some rain coming in. Can you see? Even though days can seem long, the years are fast. So we need to be in the moment, be present, enjoy everything that we have, be grateful for the blessings that we have. And I want to say that I am beyond grateful for the opportunity to get any kind of a message out there that might be of use to anyone. And I am so grateful for everybody who has tuned in, who's watched, who's left comments. I love and appreciate you guys. I really, really do. I'm sending everybody just so much love and healing energy because we need it. We need it. And we need to be supportive of each other more and more. As you see things happening in our world, right? We need to be more and more supportive of each other that way. And if all you can do during your day, if you have a crazy, crazy day, and the only thing you can do is just send one thought, one prayer, whatever it is that you do for your spiritual life, just one to just everybody collectively, that's enough. You know what I mean? That's enough. So thank you all again so much. I appreciate everybody from the bottom of my heart. I do. And I hope, those that are interested will tune in when I post some videos. It's going to be as I'm led to do it about whatever topics, but I am always open. Like I've said before, I am always open to, if you want to post a comment about a topic you want to hear something about that we can talk about, or if someone like really, really, has a question or a sign they want a reading for, that's something I might consider doing at some point. But for now, it's going to be other things, and then tarot is going to be kind of be secondary. It's going to be secondary to what I'm doing. So I think that's kind of it. I think that's all that I have to share with you guys. Except I do wish you all love, peace, and unity. Please do hang in there. Be good to yourselves. Be kind to others. Never, ever, ever, ever give up hope. Okay? Every day is a new day. Let go of old things. Let go of mistakes. See the lesson. Drop anything that you don't need to carry forward in your life. Okay? So that you can have your best possible outcome and live in joy. So I'm sending you all love, peace, and unity. Stay well. Stay safe. And I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye-bye.